Hi, this is a response to AOE guy. This is Bleak BF Heart, and I just was wanting to talk with you about some of your dreaming. Anyways, this is just a two-part video, basically describing or talking about one of your videos from last night, and then it's also a response to your video from today, describing the dream. So just bear with me and enjoy that you talk about. And actually, it's kind of interesting because I got the book. I've delved into it a little bit, but I'm really been reading this one, which is produced by the same guy, Tenzin Renopok, or however you pronounce his name, and talks all about the Boon religion and different cycles. But I specifically want to talk to you about lucid dreaming because it just comes natural to me, it seems, and I'm kind of feel like I'm exposing myself a little here. Basically, just some of my experiences. I need to really write down my dreams every day. I do it probably once or twice a week, but not every day. But I've been through dreaming. Lucid dreaming is just, like I said, just intuitive to me, and so I find myself where I'm in a dream, and then there's a cat beside me, or purring up on my back or something, and it's totally there, and then 2 seconds later you're awake and the cat's out. Then in multiple dreams, like, it's weird, but like you're dreaming and then you wake up, but you're still dreaming, but you're dreaming that you just woke up from a dream, and then you have to wake up finally fully, and it's really weird. I've dreamed where I've been in like other timelines, like one time I was in like 1985, and I was like, I'm from 2008. What the? I don't know what the heck you guys are talking about, but this isn't 1985. This is 2000. I've been so many places, a lot of stories. Anyways, I've also been in dreams where I've I've talked to my brothers and sisters. I've talked to different people in my life or not in my life, and I've also been in a situation, like I go through the situation in the dream, and I'm like, and I don't like how the situation turns out. So I'm like, so basically what I'm saying is that you control time in the dream state too, because there's no time there, and so I'm like, I don't like what happened, so I go back to before the event or events happened, and I go back through the similar events, but I choose different things, and I do different things that make the outcome different, and it's really an interesting experience, and actually, I thank you. But also, I want to talk to you about, that whole drink something before you go to bed and you don't want to get up and it's just a whole hassle. Well, I found that if you stay in, there's like, okay, you got beta, you got alpha, you got theta waves going on, and I think dream state is like theta wave. And I found that if you have to get up to go pee or something like that, then you need to keep the dream alive in your mind and keep in that dream state, like barely awake. Okay, I cut this next segment short, the dream short, because I didn't know how long I was taking. I figured out I still got a minute or so left, so I'm going to just read you the end and you can piece it together. So after basically we formed these silver pieces together, and they fit together the same, and we combined them into the two medium robs into one, and the darkness surrounded us. At the last moment, we merged them all. A powerful boom came out from us like a shock wave rippling through the darkness, after completing a large glowing staff with just emanating in light, we used it to crush the Dark Master and become rulers. Our next quest was to seek out the 7 layers of each level within the 7 levels of this mighty kingdom, and the adventures pursued. That's where I stopped writing about it. But yeah, so that's my dream. I know I finished it up before I even started it, but that's how dreaming works. I just wanted to keep on going. Basically, the dream state that you're talking about, you know, reality being a dream. Yeah, I believe that, and that is, and so I rarely get angry or upset with the world, with any situation that come to play into life. And so it's really a fascination to understand that everything is an illusion, everything, including us. So that's another thing you asked to explain in the next video that I was gonna post a video response anyway, so I'll just post the response to the video you posted today on October 14th. I did see a video on the YouTube though about China seeing a large metal object UFO in the sky, and it was posted like 9 hours ago, and like I don't know if it was 2,000 miles across, but supposedly this thing is like a light ship, so it can transform how big and small it is. Lucid dreams, I can't, I mean, like I said, I got a few. I'll try to explain one real quick. A fight was on foot. It was like a video game. You had rockets as secondary weapons, blah blah blah. The objective was get into this underground chamber. At one point I stopped at a bulletin board. While I was holding something in my hand, a young woman approached, whispered. In the second version, because it basically stopped, and in the second version, on another side of me, a later side that already had experienced the experience that, which was my first dream. It actually experienced everything, and then it came back, and I had the same dream again, but basically like the person, me, from the earlier version dream came into the second version of the dream, and basically I beat the second version, beat up a guy who in the first version beat me up and took this woman away. And so we kept the woman, and I kept the woman as I tried to hit the guy. I helped the woman into the rafters. Anyways, we went on to meet into Armies of Dark. We acquired 6 different pieces of metal through our first initial fight in the chamber, and we proceeded into the woods, the wild open land of the countryside. The Dark Army pursued it. We got to a wooden house, and basically metal rods could displace the armies, disturb them where they couldn't move. They just stood still in the mirage of vibration as we escaped. It was a long dream. I can go into more detail on another video response, or even write it out to you and send you an email, because it really was a detailed dream. But that's just one of my dreams. I have so many, it's like countless. So okay, I know that the detailed lucid dream wasn't that detailed, and I skipped a lot of parts to try to fit in the time frame, so I apologize for that, and it probably didn't really make sense, but it's all written down. So if you want me to write a full description of it, it's really a fantasy. That one was. I've had real time dreams, though. It's so crazy. So keep dreaming.